All right. Hello, world. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, depending on where you are joining us from. Welcome to the 260th episode of Free International Webinar, brought to you by the Institute of Global Professionals, or IGP. And we are coming to you live via StreamYard on Facebook and YouTube platform. Thank you for joining us for tonight's or today's session. My name is Gafor Impanimbang, an assistant professor from Adyong Memorial Polytechnic State College here in Lanao del Sur, Philippines. And I am so deeply honored to be your host for tonight's or today's session. For everybody's information, the Institute of Global Professionals, or IGP, is an ISO certified training institute and a globally recognized, multi awarded international professional organization that provides free online and offline learning platforms and I mean, for education and skills training for students and professionals alike, backed by international speakers and coaches from all over the world. We are a non-profit training institute dedicated to making it possible for anyone to learn anything and anywhere for free online at any subject level. True to our mantra, feed your skill, it is our mission to empower people by providing an overall learning experience that meets your needs and help you to achieve your life goals. We believe that free education, more than anything, has the power to break through boundaries and transform lives. Now then, allow me to go over a few items so you know how to participate in today's or tonight's event. Our live audience will have the opportunity to submit text questions to our speaker related to the content of today's or tonight's webinar. Our speaker will be answering questions through chat
You have a text
and
message.
only through chat. So better yet, type them in the chat box below. You may send in, by the way, your text questions at any time during the presentation. We will collect those questions and hold them for the Q&A session at the end of tonight's or today's event. Your questions will be displayed on the screen and I will be reading them out loud for the speakers to respond. And we will get through as many questions as time permits. Throughout the presentation, you will see a couple of questions pop up on your screen that would allow you to engage with us while the presentation is going on. We appreciate you guys answering those questions coming in. Today's or tonight's session is being recorded to be available for viewing post conference on our Facebook page and our YouTube channel. That's Institute of Global Professionals. We are using our FB page and our YouTube account to store webinar recordings and make them available for public viewing. After this session, we will be posting this recorded webinar on our YouTube account or channel for you to watch a replay in case you want to review anything. And we welcome you to revisit the content yourself and share it with your colleagues. And it would also be greatly appreciated if you could hit the subscribe button and ring the notification bell for you to get notified every time we upload a new webinar video every single day. Now, if you stay till the end of this webinar, you will get a link to download your ISO verified e-certificate free of charge, courtesy of the Institute of Global Professionals, or IGP. The link will be provided as pinned post down in the comment section below shortly before the webinar ends. Further details on the certification process will be shared to you at the end of this event. And we are so excited also to invite everyone to be part of our exciting and interactive online quiz game competition happening after the speaker's presentation. And if you wish to join with the quiz game competition as player, all you have to do, guys, is just go to slido.com using your own device and browser. And once you get there, you will see a window asking you to type in the event code. Just simply type in the event code and press enter, and pretty much you're good to go. The event code, by the way, will be posted on the screen just before the competition begins. So please do hang out for that. Lucky top 10 players who would have the most correct answers and fastest response time will receive a quiz completion certificate, again, courtesy of the Institute of Global Professionals. If you guys believe this program is beneficial to you, then why don't you help your friends to discover this free webinar? Feel free to share this program on your social media communities and suggest it to your family members, friends, and colleagues you care about so they can benefit from these programs too. And if you have not yet joined the IGP, please consider joining in. It's free and IGP offers many benefits to you guys. And if you're interested in becoming a member of IGP, please feel free to reach out directly using our website. That's www.eduigp.com. And we would be happy to welcome you on board and be part of our growing international professional community. Today or tonight's episode is so relevant and timely as we are now transitioning into the digital age. As a matter of fact, we are presenting a topic entitled Gmail Productivity Hacks Thinking Outside the Inbox. And we are so fortunate to have invited somebody from the Philippines to share with us his expertise on the subject matter. So without further ado, I would now like to welcome Sir J. Mark A. Pornella from the Philippines. He is currently an instructor and an NC3 holder in visual graphic design and a certified Google educator that made him so relevant to our topic for tonight. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, here to share his knowledge on the topic Gmail productivity hacks, thinking outside the inbox, please help me welcome Sir J. Mark A. Pornella on the show.
Thank you very much, sir. Shukosonda, namaskar, salamat malam, salamat patang, sawadee tonyen. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone. Mabuhay from the Philippines. I am J. Mark A. Pornella. I am an instructor from Mariano Marcos State University College of Teacher Education, specifically at the Laboratory Schools Department. I've been an advisor of grade 1 class for 5 years. I'm also a visual graphic designer, layout artist, and a Google certified educator level 1. So tonight, I am tasked to discuss to you Gmail productivity hacks or tips. The reason why I titled my presentation, Gmail productivity hacks, thinking outside the inbox. So this lecture is intended to help you master the important and useful features of Google's Gmail and its simple but smart interface. So by the end of the discussion, I'll take you from a rookie to a power user. Okay?
All
So
right.
allow me to share my screen.
Yes, you can get straight to your the content of your presentation, sir. You're go to go.
Thank you very much, sir. So by the end of the lecture, participants will be able to first create email templates and signatures. Second, manage and structure Gmail inbox with labels and stars. Third, create rules to filter emails. Next, customize Gmail interface to be more productive. Next, start or schedule a Google Meet video meeting. Send email and schedule meetings for a group. And last, clean up Gmail and archiving and deleting. So almost everyone is using Gmail, right? Although not popularly discussed like social media, Google Mail, also known as Gmail, is one of the most successful and most used email services worldwide with billions of followers. So regardless of whether you are signing up for online training, carrying out an online transaction, or registering with the website, you will almost always need a valid email address to complete these online activities. So the first part of my presentation or my lecture is for you to getting to know Gmail. So I will now present some icons, some buttons, and some shortcuts, keyboard shortcuts that we use in Gmail. So what you're going to do now is to comment on the chat box your answer if you know the answer. So I can see the participants we have here, 83 participants in our Facebook live. So I can see your comments right away. Okay, are you ready? Again, if you know the answer, do not hesitate to type your answer on the comment box or on the chat box. Okay, the first icon, what is it? Any idea? Please comment down on the chat box. Comment. So waiting. Ready? Ready? Is it ready? Okay. Another idea. Create. Sir Mark said, create. Krisa, ready? Okay. We use it. We can see this icon on Gmail when we use Gmail. Okay. Okay. The correct answer is add create. Okay. The correct answer is compose. Okay. Yes. Ma'am Carmela. Yes, you're correct. Compose or to create and send an email or message. Next icon or button. Okay. Yes, yes. Create, compose, add, create. Okay. We are now in our second icon or button. What is this? Any idea? Okay. This one is what we call, is it download, add? Okay. This one is archive. Okay, archive. So I'll discuss it, the use of this one later during my demonstration. Yes, yes, archive, archive. The next icon, okay, or button in the Gmail. Yes, archive, archive, download, draft, download. Okay, we have here the third icon now. Okay, this icon is, okay, very good. Ma'am Krisa Jen, Rio, Sir Rio, Mark, okay, settings. Okay, very good. Settings. Yes, settings. Okay, next icon. How about this one? This is somewhat important and we use this one to categorize messages or emails in our Gmail. Okay, setting, setting, setting. Okay, this one, about this one, important labels. Okay, thank you very much, Ma'am Carmela. This one is labels. Okay, very good. Or label. We use this icon for label. Okay, how about this one? The next icon. Yes, Ma'am Evelyn. Yes. Okay. You are all active. How about this one? Setting, is it setting? Attach file. Yes, Sir Julius. Thank you very much, Sir Julius. Attach files. Okay. How about this icon? I know you're all familiar with this one, especially we are all using Google Chrome. Attachment, labels, add file, clip. Okay. How about this one? App launcher icon, drive, attach. Okay, this one is Waffle. We call it Waffle or Google Apps. Okay. In other terms, they use it chocolate one, and the other one is yes, they call it the chocolate one. Next, how about this one? Yes, Google Apps or Waffle. Okay, how about this one? Okay, very good. Is it signature or insert signature? Very good. Thank you. Next, how about this one? Yes, thank you very much, Sir Reggie. Uh, okay, next icon. Okay, drive or attach files using drive. Okay, thank you very much, Sir Reggie. How about this one? Okay, Google Drive. Okay, very good. How about this one? You are all active. Nice. Okay, undo. Is it undo? Reply. Okay, thank you very much, H-Ton and L. Okay, thank you very much, sir. Reply. Okay, last for the icons and this one. How about this one? This okay, this one, this button. We call this one. Or we use this one for. Is it share file? Reply, undo. Okay, this one is to toggle split pane mode, especially for reading pane. Okay, for the layout. Okay, how about this shortcut, keyboard shortcut? When we use shift plus question mark, this one is used for, okay, keyboard shortcuts. This one is for keyboard shortcuts. Okay, how about C? If we enable keyboard shortcuts and we use C, this one is for pin hold thing. Okay, this one is for compose. Okay, to compose. No, it's for compose. Okay, how about slash? How about this one? Okay, this one is for search email or search mail. Next, R. We use R for reply. Yes, R is for reply. How about B? Radius. Reply, yes, reply. How about letter B? Yes, reply. We are now on letter B, shortcut for keyboard shortcut for Gmail that we use in Gmail on Gmail. Okay, so letter B is for snooze. Okay, for snooze. Okay, so now may allow me to present some Gmail facts. Okay, so here are some of the important Gmail facts. Okay, the first one is Gmail remains the most popular email platform with over 1.8 billion users worldwide. So this earned Gmail the title of the email service with the highest number of users worldwide. So number two, you can undo sent emails by turning on undo send or recall sent emails in Gmail Labs under settings. So due to popular demand, the option to undo sent emails shortly after clicking send was implemented into Gmail. So not many users are aware of this feature as it is hidden in the settings and it wasn't heavily advertised. So later on I will show you. I will demonstrate how to use undo feature of the Gmail. Next Gmail fact is Gmail is available in 72 languages. Yes, we can use Gmail and we can see 72 languages. We can translate, okay, those messages in different languages. Okay, as long as those message is sent personally to us, not forwarded. Okay, so Gmail usage statistics were showing a significant increase in use among the non-English speaking nations across the globe. So in order to accommodate its global audience, Gmail is available in 72 languages. Next, number 4. So Google also added handwriting input support to Gmail in October 2013. The common complaint about among Gmail users was there was no ability to insert foreign phrases for languages such as Cantonese, Japanese, those country or those language using special characters or special symbols. So students and those conducting business in this part of the world complained about the inability, okay, to insert symbols into papers and business correspondence. So Google decided to acknowledge their demands. So in October 2013, the option to input handwritten text was added to Gmail. So users have been able to input handwritten words for 50 languages since including Chinese, Japanese, Russian, and Hindi. Next, Gmail fact number 5, as of now, 61% of 18 to 29 years old use Gmail. Okay, 29-year-olds use Gmail. So Gmail is used by 61% of those between the age of 18 and 29. So 19% of those who belong to the same age group use Yahoo as their main email service provider. So Gmail is trusted by 36% of those who are 55 to 64 years old, while 29% went to Yahoo. So finally, the ads turned to Yahoo's favor among those older than 65, with 31% of this age group. So in total, 44% of the people choose Gmail and 26% would rather go with Yahoo for their emailing needs. So for facts number 6, the average Gmail account contains roughly 17,000 messages. So imagine an average Gmail account holds around 17,000 messages, including spam folders. Okay, aside from Gmail facts, okay, here are some of the frequently asked questions about Gmail. So number one question is, how many accounts does the average Gmail user have? So the average Gmail user has 1.75 accounts. Okay? So number 2, how many emails can Gmail inbox hold? So there is no fixed number as to how many emails a Gmail account can hold because every email comes with a different size, especially those with attachments. However, every Gmail message has a maximum of 25 megabytes, sorry, while every Gmail account has a storage capacity of 15 gigabytes. So however, this storage can be upgraded by signing up for certain subscription plans. So if you are using your basic account, your basic account, then if you're using the your institution or your company's account, so that's the other one is the fundamental. Okay. Frequently asked question number three: can I have two Gmail accounts? Okay, the answer is yes. In fact, you can have as many Gmail accounts as you have as long as you have the details needed to register each account. However, the same details cannot be used for separate accounts. So, some of you may ask, or other may ask, is it illegal to have multiple Gmail accounts? No, it is not illegal to have multiple Gmail accounts. So most of our participants, I think, are professionals, especially educators or ICT expert or ICT IT coordinators of their institution or of their company. So now I'm going to share to you some important facts also of Gmail, about Gmail as an e-learning tool. Okay. Yes, we can use also Gmail as an e-learning tool. How? First, we can create regular email progress reports and course notifications. So using Gmail in e-learning gives you the opportunity to create email progress reports for learners, course notifications such as changes to a lesson plan, and reminders. So Gmail features contact list that enables you to email large groups of learners at once. So we have the group, okay, the Google Group feature. Okay, so Gmail also feature convenient, okay, making it quick and convenient to keep learners up to date about the latest course developments and to let them know how they are progressing. For example, you can send them the results from their most recent exam or give them an overview of what they have learned. So some learners may find it more convenient to receive these important notifications via Gmail. So rather than logging into the course or going to the learning site. Number two, so Gmail also offer live learning events and support via Gmail chat. So Gmail also offers a chat and video features. I will show you later, or maybe most of you, some of you are using Gmail chat or Gmail Hangout already. So this Gmail chat gives you the option to speak directly to learners if they should have any questions or concerns, or to provide one-on-one tutoring sessions for those who may need further help with their studies. So you can even host live learning events through Gmail Hangouts. So during a Gmail Hangout event, learners can interact with you directly by typing in questions or comments. So this adds another level of interactivity to online learning environments. So number three, okay, Gmail also encourage group collaboration through Gmail Hangouts. So you can also encourage learners to collaborate with their group mates, with their classmates, with their peers. So ask them to carry out a real life scenario via the application, or request that they work through a problem solving task together. So this gives them the chance to learn from one another's experience and knowledge base while building teamwork skills. So best of all, Gmail offers group video calls for free. So multiple learners can be engaged in the conversation at once, okay, giving each the opportunity to benefit from the learning experience. Okay. Number four, upload and share important paperwork or reference documents. So Gmail offers an abundant abundance of storage, and also gives you the option share important documents or files to Google Drive. So as you can see earlier, I showed you an icon or button in Gmail that we use on Gmail, the attached files using Google Drive. So with Drive, you simply upload the file from your computer and then send a message to the learner you'd like to share it with via Gmail. So the message includes a link that give them that give them private access to the document, or group access if you want a certain circle of learners or learners to be able to view the file. So this is ideal for group collaboration projects as well as important e-learning assignments. Next. So Gmail also offers learners anytime, anywhere support through Gmail Mobile. So you can download Gmail apps and receive emails on the go, giving you the power to offer support to your learners at any time. So you aren't limited to receiving or answering important messages, because you can simply use your mobile phone or tablet to gain access to your Gmail account. So the app even gives you the option to work offline. So I will show you later the feature, the offline mode of the Gmail. Okay, so if you don't have internet access, you can still write an email and then just send it when you reach Wi-Fi hotspot. Next, number 6, add signatures to your Gmail messages to promote e-learning resources. So you are able to create a signature that will be included all your emails, and this signature can be changed or updated at any time. As such, you can promote new learning opportunities, direct learners' attention to a useful website, or tell them about an e-learning event that they may find helpful. Last, Gmail as an e-learning tool help you also to stay organized with Gmail labels, groups, and filters. Okay, so Gmail enables you to stay on top of your email. This will allow you to sort messages by categories. For example, you can create a category for learners who are enrolled in a particular course, and then another for learners who regularly attend your live learning events. Okay, so this will help you to ensure that you can quickly send out messages to certain groups without mistakenly sending them to a group. So I will show you later how to use Gmail labels, groups, and filters. So as you can see, Gmail has a wide variety of uses in e-learning. So not only it can make life easier for facilitators, instructional designers, and e-learning professionals, especially those who are trying to encourage a more interactive and collaborative learning environment quickly, but it also offers learners the chance to access a wealth of resources. Okay? So, but how many of us know all the tricks and features Google has added to its email platform over the last 17 years? So how many neat options on the web and mobile remain undiscovered? So let me bring you up to speed with some of the most useful Gmail features you might not have found yet. So allow me to share my screen, my whole screen, so that I can demonstrate. Okay. Entire screen. Okay, so the first productivity hack that I will show you is this one. So this is the typical layout of our Gmail. Okay, the first one is recall or undo sent emails. So if you find yourself needing to recall sent emails in Gmail, you can set a longer time to recover your errors. Although half a minute is the maximum. So from 5 seconds, you can undo your message or email, send email from 5 seconds to 30 seconds. So in the settings pane for Gmail on the web, okay, you can set the undo send delay from 5 to 30 seconds. We go to the settings pane. Okay, wait. Okay, the undo send, this one, this feature. You go to under general, undo send, send cancellation period. So the maximum cancellation period is 30 seconds. Okay, the default cancellation period is 5 seconds, but you can adjust this one to 30 seconds. So whenever you make some changes in the settings on your Gmail, do not forget to click save changes at the bottom part. Okay, for example, okay, so for example, going to send a message to my other account, So this one is welcome. Hi, welcome. Okay. Greetings, for example. So you accidentally sent this message. Okay. Then you can see undo. You can undo, then undoing, then sending, undone. Okay. Another feature is that you may also schedule an email to send later. So maybe you are busy later, but have time now. So no problem. You can get the email done and send it to your recipient later with Gmail's scheduling tool. So it's the little drop down. Okay. You got to compose. So let's use some templates. We can use, for example, feedback. So, or since we use MBLE or the system maintenance of the okay. So, schedule an email. So, write the email, add recipient and the subject. So, it's supposed to be JM, my other account. Then the subject is MBLE down system. System maintenance. System maintenance. Okay. Then, okay, you may, at the bottom next to send, this one, the blue one, you may you can see the arrow down or down arrow. So you just need to click the down arrow, then schedule send. Okay, you may schedule it tomorrow morning, tomorrow afternoon, Monday morning, or you may pick date and time. Okay, you may pick date and time, for example, tomorrow morning or on 23, 24, depends on your, okay, depends on the date and the time you want to send this or to schedule this message. Okay, so okay, if you want to cancel, for example, you scheduled already your message. You go to scheduled. Is it lagging now? Okay, you got to schedule. If you want to cancel, Okay, if you want to cancel the scheduled email, okay, you just go to scheduled, then open the email you want to cancel and click cancel, send. Okay, where is my message now? The scheduled email. Did I send? Did I send? Ah, okay. MVLE system maker. Example. Then we use some templates or available message. Okay, then I will remove the signature because it will the signature will be doubled. Then send. Wait, sorry. Undo scheduled. To go to the schedule, I will schedule this one. Send schedule send. Okay, I'm supposed to schedule this morning. Sending. Okay, here. Here it is now. So under scheduled, we may edit this one. We may cancel this one. Okay. We may delete it, or we may discard, or we may delete this, or if you want to cancel the message. Okay, next. Okay. Aside from scheduling, we are already done with the two undo and schedule. We also have, you may also add, or you may also create templates and signatures. Okay. So your signature first can include your name, title, contact information, and pictures or links. Okay. So you can also create multiple signatures. Okay. To create signatures, you go again to the settings. See all settings. Under general tab, okay, scroll down, and we can see the signature. Okay, here I prepared two. The first signature is confidentiality notice. Okay, with the logo of our university. Okay, I included the logo and the message, and the other one is my signature. So I'm J. Mark A. Pornella, instructor one. You may, if you're part of an institution, for example, you're the IT expert or ICT expert of your department, you may include the logo of the department. You may change this with the logo of the department. Okay, the name of your department, email, and other contact information. Okay, so how to, okay, then do not forget, if you're going to make your own signature, do not forget to click Save Changes. Okay, how are you going to use these signatures? Okay, first, click the compose, the plus. As you can see, I have here now the signature. Okay, so the signature. Okay, so you may click the pen, the ball pen icon here. Okay, so insert signature, this one, and you may select your signature. For example, you want to use confidentiality notice, so this one, or you want to use your personal signature. Okay, so you may also edit. Okay, you may edit again. If you want to edit your signature, you go back to the settings, all settings, then general tab. Okay, scroll to signature and then edit. And do not forget, of course, do not forget to click save changes at the bottom. Okay, next is to delete the signature or delete the signature, you just go to the settings, general tab, signature, then beside beside your signature is the delete icon or delete button. Okay, next is organizing. Okay, organizing your inbox or email with labels and subjects. labels. Okay, you may organize. Okay, many of us are using labels. I know that many of us are using labels to keep, okay, our Gmail inboxes organized. But did you know that aside from labels, we may also create sub labels too? So you have to be on the web to create them, but they can then be accessed from anywhere. So okay, to create labels, okay, we go to settings again, then see all settings, then click beside general tab, the labels. Okay, so scroll to the label section and create new label. Okay, this one. So you may uh, create a new label. If, for example, I wanted to create a new one, IGP files, okay, or IGP related files. Then I will create. Then click create. Okay, so as you can see, I have here my labels, certificates, the LSU, FS2, IGP Pass, MMSU, and webinars. Okay, so how to apply labels? Okay, in your inbox, check the boxes next to the email. Okay, how to apply? Click the inbox. Okay, then click this box next to the email that you want to apply a label to. Then this icon or this button labels. Then we choose. Okay, since this email is IGP related, so this one is IGP files. We click the IGP files. Okay, so we may also apply colors to our labels. Okay, in the left panel. Okay, so point to a label and click more. Okay, for example, this one, the IGP files, the three dots or kebab, they call it kebab. Then more label color, you may choose your color for this label. Okay, so I'll choose red, or I already have red. This one. Okay, light green or another color. Okay, so you may choose your own color for the labels. Okay, so you know when you want to, if you want to move email from your inbox to a label, so in your inbox, check check the box next to the email. This one, you want to move into label, then move to, aside from labels, this icon or this button, move to beside labels, this one, move to, then if you want to move this email to another label, for example, webinar, okay, so let's check webinar, and there, so here it is, the IGP files, okay. Next, we can also use stars. Okay, so you don't have to settle for the standard yellow stars. Okay, you also use stars to identify important files. Okay, so but aside from the yellow stars, we may also use other highlight stars to highlight our emails, because plenty more colors and symbols are available. So we just need to go to generals under settings, see all settings, then general, then we proceed to stars. Okay. Okay, we also have orange, pink, magenta or violet, blue, green, and other available stars for highlighting. So if you want to use this, just all stars or 4 stars, then click Save Changes. Okay, so Let's use the star and other stars. To use the stars, simply click, okay, the star beside the box. Okay, yellow, orange, okay, blue, green. This one, the red bang. Okay. Next, aside from stars, we can we may also use Gmail offline. Like what I've said earlier, we may use Gmail offline. So the way that offline Gmail works has changed down the years, but right now you can type uh, or you can use the Chrome tab to see a catch version of your inbox even when there's no connectivity. So you do have to enable the feature under the offline tab of Gmail settings on the web first, and you can choose how much email gets synced locally. So since I'm using my fundamental account, my institution account, my institution did not allow us to use this feature. As you can see, offline, unavailable. So contact your administrator for further details. So I'm gonna use my personal account, okay, so that we can see the offline feature of Gmail. Okay. Okay. So offline, under settings, offline tab, offline. So enable, you just need to click enable offline. Okay. So yes, you may also bookmark for offline access. Okay. You may also bookmark by clicking the star, then add bookmark. Okay, or Control D in your inbox. Go to your inbox and press Control D. So storage available using 143 MB of 382 gigabyte available for online mail. So our default store mails number of days for offline mode is maximum of 90 days or 2 months. Minimum of 7 days or 1 month. Then download attachments. So after logging out of my Google account, keep offline data on my computer. Or you also have an option to remove or to keep offline data on your computer. Then do not forget to click Save Changes. Okay. Next, you may also change the look or layout of your Gmail. Okay, so Gmail has a theme option which lets you drastically change the look of the email client in your browser. So it's like using a whole new app almost. Click the settings cog on the top in the top right hand corner. This one, the settings. Then choose view all next to theme to pick something new. Okay, if you want to change the theme. For example, you want to rest your eyes. You may also use dark theme so that it's not too bright, so that your eyes can rest also after a long day of work or checking emails, checking papers, checking important messages. So you may choose a dark theme. You may use dark theme, or you may use other wallpapers or other colors. Okay, then just click save. Next, so aside from the theme feature, you may also use the Gmail, or you may also change the layout of course of your Gmail. This is the default layout. Okay, the comfortable one and the compact layout. Okay, for the inbox, We also have default, important first, unread first, start first, or the priority inbox. Okay. So we also let me click, just click, and for the reading pane, okay, uh, we may use we may choose no split, right of inbox, or below inbox. So I'm gonna use, or I prefer to use right on inbox, like on uh, the feature of Outlook, Microsoft Outlook. Okay? Or by simply click this toggle split pane mode. Okay? Either right or at the bottom. Okay. This one is at the below inbox. Okay? Next. Okay. So another is if you're going to send the file, okay, you may use, aside from attaching the files to your email, you may use this feature, insert file using Drive. Okay, so you may use insert file instead of attaching file, okay, to your email. Next, translate your email. So Google Translate is built right into Gmail. Open a message on the web, and if you don't see the translate bar, click the menu button, three dots, top right. Okay. So for example, this one. Okay. So you may use you may select, okay, you may translate the message into other languages, okay. You just click the message for your personal the message that was sent to you, then this one, then you may translate it. Okay. Next, the use of archive and delete or mute. Okay. When you click a message in your Gmail, there's an option, either you archive it. Okay. When you archive a message or an email, the email will go to the under all mail. Okay, all mail, unless you delete it. Okay, you check, for example, this one, Gemilus. Okay, I will archive it. Then this email will go to the all mail. My laptop is lagging. Okay, all mail. Go to all mail. Loading, it's loading. Okay, again, let's go back to the inbox. Then let's choose one message, one email. Let's select one email. Then let's archive it. Okay, conversation. Then let's go to all mail. Okay, here are some of the samples. Okay, then you may delete it. The message, you select the email, then automatically delete if you want, if you don't want to archive it anymore. Okay, so either you archive your message to check later, or delete it automatically. Next, you may also mute. Okay, you may also mute or ignore messages. You just need to click the message, then mute. You click mute if you don't want to hear any conversation or any message from this. You just need to mute this one, or by creating a filter. For example, I don't want to hear any message, or I just want to uh, automatically delete. Okay, you just need to create a filter, or okay, like for example, filter messages like this. I don't want to hear any message from coming from B2B marketing at email. Then this one is to create. Then create filter. Then you under create filter, you have the option to skip the inbox, archive it, mark as read, star it, apply the label, forward it, delete it, never send, or categorize. Okay. Then, for example, I want to delete this uh, any message coming from B2B marketing. I want to automatically delete it. So I just make a filter. Then when a message is an exact match for your search criteria, then this message will be deleted. Okay. So under filters also, you may also create filters to automatically, for example, subject, my subject is MMSU, or any message related to MMSU, or from at MMSU, okay, at mmsu.edu.ph, then create a filter, okay, then apply the label. You may also choose apply, choose label, then this email will automatically go to the under MMSU label, okay. Or if you wanted to, for example, create a filter for what's the word, certificates. Okay, if you're always joining webinars or trainings, then as attachments, you will also create a filter for certificates. Then apply the label, then choose a label. So your label is certificates. Okay, then apply or create filter. Okay, next, templates. Okay, so for you to be more productive also, you may also activate or enable the shortcut, keyboard shortcut. How? You just need to press shift plus question mark. No, okay, inbox. Shift plus question mark. Okay, so here are some of the keyboard shortcuts. Okay, shift, skip, skip. Okay, undo, redo for the formatting. And for other keyboard shortcuts also, you may, if it's disabled, you may enable it or disable it. Okay, enable. For example, shortcut to compose an email or a message, you just type C. Search mail, you just type or press slash. Okay, go to drafts, go to label. Okay, if you already enable the keyboard shortcuts, okay, you just simply press letter C, press C. Okay, press C, then search mail. What are the other? G, then L, label. G, then what's the other shortcut? Wait. Let's check the other shortcuts again. C, slash, G, then all mails. then task, jumping, okay? So you may activate the keyboard shortcuts on your Gmail by simply clicking, pressing Shift plus question mark, okay? Another, so for advanced search, okay, most of us have used the search bar when looking for a specific email, like for example, email regarding certificates, or email regarding webinars or training, or you want to check email regarding MMSU. Okay, you may also, or your related mails to your institution or company related mails. Or you may use this one, the advanced option. Okay, so you can use the advanced search drop down option rather than searching for the subject of your email, a name or a label. The advanced search option allows you to set more detailed parameters, okay, and get more granular so that you don't need to have the exact information you're looking for. As often with emails, we are searching to discover the information that we do not have at hand. Okay, check. Let's check. IGP. Okay, did I forget something? Settings, see all settings. Let's go to settings again. Let's check other feature of Gmail. So labels, we're done with labels. Inbox. Okay, unread. You may also edit this one if it is unread. Important. The reading pane is already enabled. Accounts, you may also add another email address, especially if you're using your phone or your iPad or your tablet. You may also add another email address. For filters and block addresses, okay, you may also, yeah, like what I did earlier. I already made some filters, okay. So, for example, promotions, delete it, webinar, apply label webinar, okay, certificates, if it is an certificate, e-certificates or certificates and has attachment, do this apply label certificates. Okay, add-ons. So chat and meet, you may also use the Hangouts here at the left side. So as you can see, I have here groups with Sir Julius and Sir Reggie. Okay, to add new meeting, you just simply click new meeting, and you may also share the link. Okay, copy or send invite. Okay, so the simplicity of the Gmail interface often leads us, users, to assume that they can tweak or fine-tune their Gmail experience for added comfort or efficiency. So nothing could be farther from the truth. With a few easy adjustments and additions, optimize your Gmail for your personal workflow and make mail management simpler, faster, and more productive. So just remember, even the most well-designed Gmail inbox deserves a good backup plan. Okay? So thank you very much. So this is the end of my presentation. Okay, stop sharing. Share screen. Okay. So Google Productivity Hacks. Let's check. We're done with to- Okay, let's check if we. The first one is schedule an email to send later. We're done with this one, and undo or recall email sent. Next, create email templates and signatures. We're also done with this one. Manage and structure Gmail inbox with labels and stars. Next, create rules to filter emails. Customize Gmail interface to be more productive. Start or schedule a Google Meet. Send email and schedule meetings for a group. Clean up Gmail and archiving and deleting. Okay.
Bring me back to the screen. All right, here we go. All right, what a great job you did, Sir J. Mark, during your presentation. It was lively and engaging and very informative. You actually kept virtually every member of the audience hanging on your every word. That was absolutely awesome. You know what, sorry, J Mark, I was particularly interested in your discussion on the Gmail facts. Now I came to realize that there are numerous salient features of Gmail which we are not aware of.
Yes, sir.
I came to realize that there's even the translator built in that Gmail account, wherein you can actually translate the language that you are using to another language. And also, I was goosebummed to learn that there is also a keyboard shortcuts that we'll be using for easy. For us to easily manage everything in our what do you call this to organize everything on our inbox and everything on the Gmail. All right, so for that reason, on behalf of the Institute of Global Professionals, we would like to extend our heartfelt thanks and appreciation for spending your time with us and for sharing your knowledge, wisdom that's ultimately broaden our understanding and horizon to your discussion of Gmail productivity. And I hope this will pave way for the exploration and understanding of most of us, especially professionals, both public and private, and teachers, instructors in schools that are usually engaged in a day-to-day communication using Gmail account. All right. So we once again thank you, and we are hoping to have you again in our next series. All right. So again, ladies and gentlemen, there you have it, Sir J. Mark A. Pornella. All right.
Thank you very much,
And
sir. Thank you very much,
yes,
IGP.
yes, it's our pleasure. And Sir J. Mark A. Pornella will join us again later on for the question and answer segment, and he will be joined with some of his supportive friends. So do hang out for that. All right. All
Yes, sir.
right. So before we begin with our quiz game competition for tonight, I would like to congratulate on behalf of IGP. All right. I would like to congratulate Mom Camela B. Jain or Hein. I hope I pronounced your name correctly. In appreciation for showing her continued support to IGP through her regular attendance in most of our webinar series. So for that reason, IGP is pleased to award you its lifetime membership certificate for being a loyal follower of IGP. All right. So congratulations, Mom Camela B. Hein or Jain. If you're a Filipino, I think this is pronounced as Hein or Jain. All right. All right. So we now come We now come to the exciting and fun-filled online quiz game competition. All right. So let's pave this way for our online. All right. So here we go, folks. We are now displaying on the screen the code for tonight's online quiz game competition. It's IGP Quiz. That's IGPQUIZ. For those who haven't yet joined with our online quiz game competition, you simply go to slido.com using your own browser and device, and then please type in the code that's being projected now on the screen for you to get yourself joined with our online quiz game competition. As soon as you successfully join with the competition, and then automatically your name will appear on the screen just like what you are seeing right now. Shout out to Dennis Gento Serso, Charito de la Rosa, Jeffrey Salim or Salim, all right. Roseni Melar, Saif Ula, Joel Danoog, Shirley De Vera Fernandez, Cristobal Natividad, Renil Pablo, Carol Cipilio, Maria Angelica Sedanza, Gonzaga, Lia Faconla, Mary Rose Mauro, Rosali Mercurio, Enelita Quietor Villanueva, and so much for that. As of now, we still have we're having 76 participants from our live audience who were able to join with our, enter with our quiz game competition. So I think we have to give them a minute or two to get settled, and then we'll get underway. All right. So in just a few minutes, we are about to start with our online quiz game competition. As of this time, we're having 78 participants who were able to join us. All right. And then again, shout out. Okay, I think we're about to begin with the online quiz game competition. First question, ladies and gentlemen. All right, you can search Gmail using the following criteria. Is it sender, subject, attachment, content, or sender, location, subject, content? Okay, which do you think is the right arrangement or proper arrangement? All right. It's option number one, that sender, subject, attachment, content. And fortunately, 84% or majority of our live audience got the correct answer. Congratulations. All right. All right. So let's now proceed. Shout out to Aigul Agabaliva. Okay. You made it for the first question. Okay. You only incurred 4 seconds for submitting your answer. Number two question, it says some of the benefits of using labels in Gmail are option one, you can apply more than one to any message, or option number two, you can apply more than one to any message. I think both options are the same in content. But anyway, let's check, let's find out the correct answer. All right, it's option number one. You can apply more than one to any message. Anyway, it's out of our hands. It's the Slido who is tabulating and analyzing and processing your score. Again, shout out to Igor Agabalayeva, still our top scorer for this moment, for the first two questions. All right. Okay, we still have 8 remaining questions left. So do your best, guys. Number 3 question. Which title below is one of the default section titles given in a priority inbox? Is it primary or starred? All right. In just a few seconds, Slido will now tabulate the result of your answer. Majority among you guys said 67%, or majority of you, or 67% said it's primary. Now let's find out which one is the correct answer. It's option number, that's the second option, it's starred. Only 33% of our participants were able to get the correct answer. All right. Okay, and then let's go back to the dashboard and let's find out who is now the top scorer. This time it's Nicole Davocol. All right, followed by Melinda Hispano, Bless Palma, Richard. All right, let's proceed to number 4 question. When you're organizing your messages, you can apply one or more blank to categorize them. Is it stickies or labels? All right. So Slido.com is now going to analyze and tabulate your score. 100% said it's labels, and that's the correct answer. Congratulations to you guys. You made it. All right, still, Nicole Davocol is still our top scorer as of this moment. All right, followed by Bless T. Palma. All right, for number 5 question, if you want to remove a message from your inbox without getting rid of it, use the blank button. Is it archive or report spam? All right, Slido is now processing the results of the answers you have given, guys. Majority of our participants said it's an archive, and let's find out which one is the correct answer. It's option A, that's archive. Congratulations, but majority of our participants got a correct answer. Nicole Davocol is now leading the score with 22 seconds. All right. That's how fast she is in responding to the question. All right. So for question number 6, if you want to respond to a group of people, you should use the blank option. Is it A, reply, or option A, option number 1, reply, or option number 2, reply to all? 93% or majority among you guys said reply to all. And that's the correct answer. Congratulations. You made it, guys. Nicole Davocol is still leading the score as of this moment. Okay. Perfect score with 26 seconds incurred in submitting her answer. For number 7 question, to sign out of Gmail or to sign out from Gmail, you first need to click what? Is it your name / profile icon or the gear icon? Majority of the participants said the name or the profile icon, and fortunately, that's the correct answer. Congratulations to you guys. All right. Nicole Davocol is dominating the score as of this moment. Perfect score with a 30 seconds incurred in submitting her or his answer. All right. That made him on the number 1 spot. Number 8 question. Attachment is a list of received email messages or a file sent via email. All right, here we go. Majority, and that's the correct answer. It's file sent via email. That's an attachment. All right, congratulations. Now, can we go back to the dashboard to check who's going to be our top scorer for this moment? All right, here we go. It's still Nicole Davocol. All right, all right. So anyway, we still have two questions remaining left. Now, for the number 9 question, inbox is what? Is it the messages that take up space in your Google Mail, or is it a list of received email messages? Here we go. Slido is now going to analyze and tabulate your ranking and score. Slido, please show us the correct answer. It's option number 2. That's the list of received email messages. That's exactly the inbox. All right, still Nicole Davocol is our top scorer as of this moment. Okay, as you've noticed, you've got high score. Unfortunate, but for Nicole Davocol, she actually spent minimal time in responding to the question that made her on the top. All right. Signature is what? Is it a text that is automatically included in all outgoing messages, or it's a picture that goes with the email text? All right. Okay. Option 1, that's text that is automatically. So we have a winner. Congratulations, Melinda C. Hispano. All right. She spent only a she spent only 1 minute and 5 seconds in responding to all of our questions. Our top 10 questions. So for that, congratulations. Okay. And we have Richard Ardenio on the second spot, followed by Gemeline Rivera on the third spot. And we have Marcos John Abingona on the fourth spot. Okay, Crispiniano D. Candido on the number fifth spot. And we have on the number six spot, we have Dennis James. All right. Number 7 is Farila Rizaje. And number 8, Dennis Ginto Serso. Number 9, we've got Aigul Agabalayeva. I hope I pronounced your name correctly. If I don't, I'm awfully sorry for that one. And the last but not the least is Maria Angelica Sidanza Gonzaga. Congratulations to our lucky top 10 players for tonight. Okay, especially to Melinda C. Hispano, our winner for tonight's or today's online quiz game competition. All right. Just simply find below the link for you to download your certificate. All right. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so we're done with the online quiz game. I repeat, just simply look for the link below for you to get the link so that you'll be redirected to our page where you can actually download your e-certificate for this online quiz game competition. And if you have any queries, you simply type in your questions because we have deployed our employees who will assist you in case you have this question queries regarding the downloading and claiming of your certificates. You simply type in all your queries and somebody has to answer for you. All right, so we're back to take some questions submitted to us by our live audience. Now, our lone speaker will join us again to answer the questions posed by our live audience. And by the way, our speaker, J. Mar Cornera, will be joined by two of his supportive friends for this round, for this segment. I mean, a Q&A segment. So we would like to welcome the presence of Sir Regle Fabro. All right. Sir, if you may, can you? Okay, that's great. So we would like to welcome Regle Fabro.
Regle.
Okay.
Regle po.
Sir Reggie, sir. Sir Reggie.
Reggie. Sorry for that. It's Reggie, rather, Reggie Fabro. And he will be joining us tonight for the question and answer portion. So if you have any question, guys, kindly please type in the chat box below because not only Sir Jay will answer a question, but he will be joining also by some of his supportive friends, just in case. So we have the first question on the screen. This time it's from Manolita Ramas Olego. Question: what is the shortcut in sorting emails in Gmail?
Hello. Did
Yes,
you hear
Sir
me, sir?
Jay.
Yes, yes, sir. Yes. Like what I presented earlier, you may sort your emails by. Let me share my screen first. Okay, share the screen.
What does adding plus one to your email do?
Okay, you may sort your email. Okay, see all settings. The inbox. You go to inbox.
All right.
Then you may choose what will appear first, either unread, the unread mails, the default, the important first, or the start first. So if you choose the start first, what will happen will okay, save changes. It's loading, sorry. Okay, all start mails will appear first in your Gmail on your screen. So I have two starred mails here. So if you also choose another, like for example, important first, then all important mails will appear first. Okay.
All
Okay,
right.
so thank you, Sir JF. May I also add the answer of Sir JM?
Sure, sure. Sir
Okay,
Fabro.
so definitely in sorting emails in Gmail, it's just like filtering your messages in inbox. So when we do this kind of sorting, especially in our, if you are receiving multiple messages, definitely you can able to make it a shortcut like letter K or letter J. So definitely in the inbox setting, we can able to sort out our messages. In a way, we can also filter this. So as have Sir JM demonstrated a while back on how to filter messages, then this could be a great way for us to make our inbox organized. Okay.
All right. Thank you for answering that question, Sir Reggie Fabro. And can we also hear from? I failed to jot down your name, sir.
Hello, sir. My name is Julius.
Yes, it's Sir Julius. Sir, do you have something to add, Sir Julius?
Yes, sir. If you are familiar with the search button in the email, you can actually click the show search options, and then you can just type the sender or the name of the person who sent you that message. And with that, you will be able to see all of the messages from that person or from that particular sender, sir. So I guess that's the only thing that I can add to the answer of Sir JM and Sir Reggie.
Very well said. This is the beauty of having so many supportive
Yes.
friends. They're always there behind you to assist you and help you out in times of being on the hot seat. No, I'm just joking. Now we've got another question this time from Flaviano Richel M. Good evening, sir, or good evening, sirs. What can be an alternative method of sending emails if the data of the files exceed what the Gmail can only accommodate? I think this is a good question.
Yes, like
Alternative.
what I said earlier, aside from attaching files, you may also attach files using Google Drive. Okay, Google Drive or the link of the location of the file. So simply attach the file using Google Drive.
All right. Sir Julius, what is your take?
With that, sir, especially if we're working on Google sites, we can already
Yes.
generate code, and then we can use this code and paste it in a site where it can be accessed, so that the all of the users will be able to access the file without even attaching a bulk of file from the drive.
All right. Very well
Yes.
said.
Hello, sir.
Yes. Yes, Sir Reggie. Yes, Sir Reggie. Go
Sir,
ahead.
may I
Yes.
also add?
Yes, Sir
Hello,
Reggie.
sir.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay. So in sending emails, there are actually restrictions when sending emails per day. So the Gmail environment has restrictions into sending. So we should take a look first the different types of accounts that we are using. For example, if you are using a personal account, then you can be able to reach, like for example, 2,000 emails per day in sending or receiving emails. Whereas if you are using a school account, then that is associated to your organization. Like for example, to us, if we are using an email such as fabro.regi@mmisu.edu.ph, then this is what we call a school account. Now, what Sir J. Formella has demonstrated a while back, no, there are also methods or ways on how we can able to send messages using our Gmail. One is the use of add-ons if we would like to install to our Gmail. Like for example, if we are using Autocrat. So Autocrat
Yeah.
is an add-ons that we can able to send as many as messages we would like to send in our Gmail, provided there are also some ways in uh, sending emails. Another add-on that I know is we can able to go to marketplace. No, there are many free add-ons that we can use there to use to be able to send messages in our recipients. Okay, so we should remember what exactly the school the type of account that we are using.
Precisely. Thank you, Sir Reggie, for the supplemental answer. All right. All right. So again, from Manolita Ramas Olego, this time the question is, how can I create infinite variations of my Gmail address so I can direct my email address without giving it away to spammers? Okay. How do you feel about the question, Sir J. Mark?
I think our Google Educator Trainer, sir, may answer this question. We have
Oh,
here with
sure,
us
sure,
the
sure.
Google Educator Trainer. Sir, Trainer.
Go ahead, sir. Go ahead.
Okay, so with this question, we feel like there are also restrictions according to our admin consoles in using a Gmail. So the admin console has the capacity to organize, and it has the one that will really make these processes be successful. So with this kind of variation in Gmail, I think we should use the A plus and or the at symbol to create
All
an
right.
infinite variations of using Gmail addresses. In this way, we can able to make our email addresses without giving away to spammers. Like in the cyberspace that we are in, there are times that our email addresses can be sent to or can be sent or
Spammers.
can be received to spammers. So to really avoid this or prevent this, we should use the at symbol. Thank you.
All right. Sir Julius, do you have the same feeling for that answer?
Yes, sir. I agree with Sir Reggie. At some point, there are some also instances wherein we add characters into the email address
Yes.
before the domain. Let's say, for example, mine is jcpumaras at mmsc.edu.ph. So instead of giving my real account to someone who would like to use my account, I am going to include special characters wherein these special characters are not being read by the domain. So, which means like Julius that see that Pumaras is not actually my real email, but actually it can also be sent to my email with that strategy, sir.
All right. Very well said. Thank you, sirs, for that very informative answer. All right. Now, this time we've got another question from Ma'am Marife B. Tembang. How can we track the identity of a learner who tries to use many names in a myth or
That's easy.
yes, yes. Let's start with Sir J. Mark first. How can we how can we identify a learner who tries to use many names in a Meet or in a Google group chat, for instance? I mean, group chat, for instance, or something of that sort.
In a meet.
Yes, that's
Okay, this
Google
one
Meet
is
rather. That's
for
Google Meet. Okay.
yes, yes. This one is for Google Meet, but we may also use extensions that check participants, log in details of
Excuse
the
me, boss. You
participants.
have a text.
So, like for example, I'm using attendance extension for me to check the participants, all the participants, available participants, and the time they check in my meeting. Also, I might also contact the administrator of the like for example the institution account at MMSU for us. If there's something if there's some incidents related to this one that some users or account users which is who are not supposed to be in this meeting, I may detect those names or those participants.
All right. Thank you.
Request for the administrator.
All right. Thank you, sir, for that answer. Let's hear from Sir Reggie. Sir Reggie, do you feel the same?
Hello, sir. In tracking the identity of our learners using Google Meet, actually, the very reason why we are using uh, a real name should be at the very first start. As teachers, we should tell or inform our students to use legit or yes a legit name. In that way, we can able to track so. However, in the context of using Google Meet, no, it's really hard really to to identify the names of the students because we cannot control them. However, if we would like to make them clear that at the very first start of our session or class, we should inform them that in everything that we are using, we should be able to use accurate, legit, or concise names. In that way, there should be a conducive learning environment where teacher and learners can be able to interact with. That's all, sir.
Thank you, Sir Reggie. I think Sir Julius has more to say.
Yes, sir.
Hello, Sir Julius.
Hello, sir. Can you hear me? Can you
I
hear
think
me?
you. Your microphone is on mute. We missed 90% of your
Some
words.
of the lines. I am willing to repeat anyway. What I was
Okay.
telling a while ago is that there is this one thing that we should actually do when we are creating or generating a Google Meet. I usually create my Google Meet in the Google Calendar. So
I
when I am
see.
going to set it in the Google Calendar, I can actually
Excuse me,
input
boss. You
it
have it.
in the guests panel, wherein all of my attendees are already identified, and that nobody will be able to enter my Google Meet if they are not included in the lists of guests. So with that, I am able to track as to who are my attendees in the Google meeting. Another thing is that if there are unfamiliar words that are popping in at the middle of the meeting, because if they have the code of the Google Meet, they can actually request for an access. Okay, so
Yes.
with that, we can deny the joining of any name that is not familiar to us. Okay. Another thing is we have to use our fundamental account. Okay. So because if we have the fundamental account or the same domain, let's say for example, as we are using at mmsu.edu.ph, if I am using that domain, then automatically expected that all of those with that domain or using the same domain will be able to enter my email, my meet, and I am rest assured that it is a safe joining and meeting.
All right. Very well said.
Yes,
This
sir.
is actually Yes, this is
Yes,
actually the manifestation of the saying, two hits are better than one, right? Okay.
sir.
Now
Thank
let's
you.
proceed to another question. This time from Pearl John Veray Magsipok. His Gmail account has a possibility to hack like other social media apps. How will you do to keep your email or Gmail account safe? Or let's put it this way, is there a possibility that Gmail account can be hacked like other social media apps available we have okay, so again, let me start with Sir J Mark.
Yes, yes, there's a possibility for your account to be hacked. If you're always using another computer, another laptop, you're using another, if you're logging in your account or your Gmail account with another laptop and you forgot to log out it after, then other users may access it, abuse your account. So you just need to always remember before you especially when you're using other device or other laptop, you need to log out. Always log out after using that device. And another one is two the the authentication. Okay, using your phone or you're using your other devices. Okay, whenever you log in, okay, whenever you log in, uh, you will receive or your other device will receive a code, G code, a number for you to be able to log in that specific laptop or in that specific device. Okay, and yeah, that's aside from logging out, authentication to uh, uh, two authentication process, okay? And in connection with that, our university or our account requested us to uh, to follow those steps. So we need to activate the two authentication to authentication. That's all.
All right. Thank you, Sir J Mark. But I think the way I look at Julius' eyes, I think he has more tips to share.
Hello, sir. Actually, I agree with Sir JM that in order for us to safeguard our account, we must always have to follow this two authentication account of our
Yes.
Gmails. But of course, there's also this thing that is rampant in the internet and it's called phishing, right? So
Yes,
there are some
fishing.
emails that are really malicious and seemingly real because I have already tried receiving emails from my Apple account asking me that my account was used in somewhere in Zimbabwe, that I need to click immediately the link for me to change the password. But if you are not vigilant with that, then you could have been a victim of phishing, and all of the
Yes.
details that you will be entering already are already being saved in a domain and that you are already hacked. Okay? So with
Yes.
that, you have to be very careful and vigilant as to whom you are receiving these emails. If
Yes.
you are receiving an
Precisely.
email from a bank asking you to probably change your credit card details, you have to check the sender, because in the sender, you can actually see a legit name of an organization, but actually
Yes.
behind that name is actually a malicious or something that is counterfeit email, which will lead you into another link that will compromise and jeopardize of all of your accounts. So I guess one thing that I can say is that you have to be very vigilant and be very careful to the senders, especially
Yes.
with the intention of asking your relevant information.
Yes.
That
Thank
would
you,
be also.
sir. Thank you, Sir Julius, for that very informative answer. And I think it's not only fishing that we are having a problem with. There's also farming. So we have fishing and farming. All right. Let's hear from Reggie Fabro for more tips
Oh
and
yes, sir. So
hacks.
aside from being vigilant, as what has Professor Julius mentioned, no, uh, hacking is perennial in the cyberspace, and we all know that. And
Yes.
there are many ways in which hackers can be able to capture our passwords. One tip is that we should use a strong password, like for example, the combination of uppercase,
Yes.
lowercase, and characters. In a way, these hackers cannot be able to program and to capture your passwords. And I would like to mention to share with you that using Gmail as part of the Google Workspace ecosystem is that this by principle it is really secured. What I am telling is that these tools are really secured. It only becomes our account will become something like the hack when we are sharing our accounts to third party tools or third party applications. Like, for example, if you are trying to install add-ons to your accounts or to your Gmail or whatsoever, no, your account will ask you, would you like to share your information, the following blah blah blah. So that's the reason
Yes.
why the third party applications are trying to get your information. So be vigilant in sharing your information. So by principle, the Google Workspace, the Gmail as part of the Google Workspace, it's really secured. Okay, it's you who are the owner of your account, so therefore you can is responsible in sharing your
Yes.
information.
It is only you and only you who's going to be responsible for all the actions. So we have to be vigilant.
Yes,
We
sir.
have to keep an eye for the, spammers and for those malicious apps that we are actually dealing with.
May I
All
add
right.
something, Sir Gapur?
Yes, yes, sure.
Yes, sir. Especially for us educators, we are attending a lot of webinars requesting us to log in or
Yes.
create account. Especially now, all transactions they ask us to log in using our Gmail. So do not use the same passwords, especially if you're creating a account. Like for example. Kahoot or other platforms, educational or instructional online platforms, do not use same password.
Yes, yes. That's a very good, tip. All right. For us to keep safe from the harm of these spammers and the hackers. All right. So I think that's it for tonight. That's all what we have for the questions for the Q&A. All right. So we appreciate you guys for being here tonight. And of course, we would like to acknowledge again the presence of our speaker, Sir J. Mark Pronella from the Philippines, get together with some of his supportive colleagues, Sir Julius and Sir Reggie Fabro. Thank you so much, sirs, plural, that's plural, for spending your time with us and for sharing your knowledge, wisdom, and everything. I mean, we're so confident that our live audience tonight have learned a lot from you. All right. on account of your the expertise that you've shared with us technically when it comes to uh, the Gmail thing and everything. All right, and I hope we could do it some other time in the next series. Can you? Can we expect that from you guys?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right. And also, we would like also to thank everyone for making this webinar series possible owing to your active participation. We remain grateful to our live audience for the unwavering attention with which you sat through this webinar. All right. So, on behalf of IGP and our speaker, get together with some of our guests tonight. Thank you for joining us tonight and have a great rest of your night or day. I am Gafoor and Panibang saying keep continue learning and see you in the next series. All right. So again, thank you. God bless us all.